Hi everyone, I wanted to do a quick drama review on the Korean drama Jang Ok Jung, Live for Love, and it's a 24 episode Korean historical drama, also known as a Saeguk, and it is a story with the very famous Tae Hee playing the starring role of Jang Ok Jung. And this is actually this was a book that was put into a movie about a real life courtesan, or actually the king's concubine from the Joseon period. And so Jang Ok Jung was the queen consort, or the king's concubine, and she rose from different levels of the concubines to the level 4 status, which would be the Huibin, or Huibin. And I thought that this Korean drama was really interesting because it actually portrays real life characters, historical characters in a modern, well, not a modern, but a historical play of Korean drama. So the king is King Seokjong, and he was a famous Korean king, and he had many different, well, he had one wife, original wife, who died of smallpox, or that's how the Korean historical drama is going with that. And then he had his other queen, Queen In-hyun, who was his main queen, but then in this historical drama, Korean drama, he is portrayed as loving his queen consort, or the concubine, and that would be Jang Ok Jung. And Tae Hee plays this character, and she is a daughter of a former nobleman who leaves that life to be with his slave wife. And then so the subsequent children that he has with the slave wife, they're also slaves, but he was able to compile enough money to just save Tae Hee's character, Jang Ok Jung. And so that person, Tae Hee's character, is then she goes into like a type of study of clothing and cosmetics, and so she was able to make really beautiful Korean hanboks, and that's how she was able to get the notice of a lot of very rich and powerful women for creating very great fashionable styles for that era, that time period. And in the Korean drama, she also has a powerful uncle from her father's side, I believe, who is trying to put her in front of the king, and then as a young girl, and growing her into this concubine, so that way he can also gain more power in the royal court. And so there's a lot of intrigue between Jang Ok Jung's people who back her, and then Queen In-hyun's people who are backing Queen In-hyun. And there was also another drama called Queen In-hyun's Man, played by Yoo In-ah, and she is actually in one of my favorite current Korean dramas called You're the Best, Lee Soon-shin, and that's the middle sister. And then so Queen In-hyun has had a lot of different Korean dramas made after her as well, and movies, because she's a very famous historical character for Korean history.
Here you see Queen In-hyun, played by the actress Hong Soo-hyun, and Hong Soo-hyun has played several characters where she's kind of playing the not so nice antagonist. Her prior successful Korean drama was called History of a Salaryman, and I thought she was really good in that. The king is King Seokjong, and he is being played by Yoo In, and he was previously in The Fashion King that aired in 2010, and prior to that he was in the very successful Sungkyunkwan Scandal, or I call it SKKS, in 2010, and it was basically the story of a Saeguk, or historical drama, that was kind of the Flower Boy F4 type of drama, where it was 3 guys kind of picking on one girl, and the other person who was in that drama was Mickey Yoo Chun from JYJ. Then you see Kim Tae Hee, who is playing the lead, Jang Ok Jung, and her first drama was Stairway to Heaven, and she did a great job, and it was super popular. Then in 2009, she did a very successful Korean drama called Iris, and then 2011, she was in My Princess with Song Seung-hoon, so she's been in great dramas.
So this drama, at times where it's a little slow, but I do really like Kim Tae Hee's character. She's developed really well in this Korean drama, and the costumes are beautiful. The love story between the king and Kim Tae Hee's character, it's actually very powerful. They're trying to build it up as much more of a loving, I guess, relationship than the king has with his actual queen, Queen In-hyun. And I think the story was intriguing enough for me to just kind of Google the actual historical story on my, Google. And it looks like, Jang Ok Jung, the real one, she was very smart in the way she was very politically aligned. And she actually rose to the ranks of queen, but during that time, the king, Jang Hee, also felt bad for the displaced Queen In-hyun, so brought her back to his court and reinstated her as queen. But then during that time, Jang Ok Jung was doing some things with the Korean shamans or witches, and she was caught doing incantations or chanting and kind of celebrating Queen In-hyun's death after Queen In-hyun mysteriously died. And they think that she could have died from poisoning, so Jang Ok Jung was actually executed as well. So then I think King Seok-jung then, went with other concubines or consorts at that time. But it is a very intriguing story, and I think that this drama is pretty good. I don't know if it's one of my favorites. I still really like When a Man Loves. That one's been really good. And You're the Best, Lee Soon-shin's been really fun to watch, as well as I've been getting into this new Korean drama, or it's been out for a little bit, and it's a 50-episode drama called I Summon You Gold. And I'm actually wanting to do a Korean drama review of that one because I actually like that one better than Jang Ok Jung. But it's still a good Korean drama. I just don't know if it's something that's going to hold my attention all the way through. So let me know what your thoughts are, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks so much for watching. If you could give this review a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.